Can you guys see all my little knobs? I was doing like astral hair today, like out of the world, um, out of this world. So I'm fun with it. If you're new, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, babes, I love and appreciate each of you. I'm the Barefoot Balanced Mama. We're going to be doing a shadow work, reading, energy. We're going to have ancestor messages, as well, anything else that needs to come through. You know what I mean? If you're new, welcome. Returning subscribers, babes, I love and appreciate each of you. Thank you so much. Uh, I'm going to start with the messages that I channeled out beforehand, and then we're going to get into the actual readings. All right, so we've got the new moon in Aries. This is super powered energy right now. The eclipse this year has been extra intensified for the collective. We've got inspired actions. New year, new you. Remember that Aries is actually the new year um, in the astrological wheel, and it's all about new beginnings, inspirations. Um, I've got journaling, webbing. So those of you that do better with the diagram webs, dream boards, steps to achieve this new life, new you, whatever you're reaching for. Hey, ex love. Sorry I haven't got back to your email yet. I'm gonna. It's been busy. You know, right? You know. Uh, but then we've got awareness of self-sabotaging behaviors and how to address them being at the forefront. Yeah, 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 yeah. Shadow work and spiritual battle, the demons in self, the demons in others, being able to recognize those, influences, successful battles from past lives needing to be journaled out, times where you've either battled this uh, programming within yourself, loyalty for someone's coming through, um, and then other ones in this life. I've got why I lose or lost the battles I do coming through. So being able to meditate and reflect. Just missed you past few. Sibling wounds are coming to are needing addressed here for part of the collective. Or new perspectives on healed ones can come through. I've got cord cutting that needs to happen. This is not necessarily with siblings. For some of you, this is siblings. I've got parents, ex-lovers, really just doing any energetic cord cutting field. Like, God, please disconnect any and all energies that do not uh, belong to me or should not connect to me. I've got, so there's I forgot to look up what post it's from. It's from the fall. There's a candle under the post. It is the binding and restraining order candle. You can pray on that candle, pull off the energies, pray for that candle to work over your attackers, and it actually electrocutes them when they try and attack you. So they can't get to you and they get electrocuted. It's a candle in the fall. You might want to look out or look for. But it's the restraining order with the bindings and zappies. Uh, and then I've got labels. This is an exercise that part of my class is doing. It's going to help part of this collective here. Doing labels that people have put over you, and then the ones that you don't want on you. Um, Sitting with them until they don't hold weight over you, or needing to rip them up as you destroy the energetic and emotional hold they have over you, and then just turning them into confetti or burning them if you need to. These have no weight over me and letting it fly or burning them because fuck the shit that people say, you know what I mean? And then we've got community service for tithing. A lot of my collective has 5 hours due still if you're in my classes. Um, the reason behind this, I've got people that are going to take an interest in this, but it's good to get back to your community. But researching shelters, donations, food prep for someone, backpacks and supplies, uh, children, a guardian ad litem here, working with children's services, trash walks. This is solo work. Others of you can do this in groups. For some of you, though, either way, we have you bringing a stone. You'll be guided to one from your collection or one that you recently purchased from a store, and then a journal. You're going to have download codes and light codes. Others of you who are channelers, I have you channeling New Earth programming. I've got the new moon, new classes, journal updates, years 23, 24, and 25. If you can reflect on those years, who you were, if there's any differences between now and then, anything that you'd like to change. Someone really needing to go into hermit mode and understand your inner purpose in life and why you're here. I've got shielding first, though. Please, if you don't have a, please learn the full shielding. I know a lot of people have a type of shielding that they do, but it's not the same as the actual shielding. You can find it on my post page. Alrighty, well, let's jump into this shenanigans. Actually, hold on 1 second. Oh, and I've got a shot to do for communion. Don't let me forget, love. Is this charging off? So you're with me. Alright. Blood running going down. I love Tanya Tucker. Going down. Alright. Actually, I was going. Alright, so how are you doing, Axe? I'm going to take a second. Thank you for being here with me. And thank you for all who else who joined. Does anybody want to shout out real fast before we start getting into this? Come on, attention hoes. I know you out there. Yeah. I was trying to read something up there. Good, much better. I'm glad you're doing better. Alright, we'll go like this. We're going to get some overall messages before we jump into the deets. We got Manaz with man, understanding what it means to be a true man, embracing masculine energy. I've got family, friendship, charitable deeds. Again, getting out there with the tithe in those 5 hours. Really going to help someone's soul here to get back. You may think it's not, but maybe you haven't given back in a while, and that's where that hole's coming from. The greater good, the self-transcendence, and communion, which we will be taking later. Someone proving that tarot and cards and all this shit is real. Alright. So, wow. Sawalu. Translation son. That's not jumped on that one. We've got vitality, good health, good fortune, happiness, and blessings with wholeness. That one's vibing for you. See, and then go buzz. Fuzz. Got a fuzz. Wired. Fate. Uncertainty, unknown consequences, acceptance, trust, and the unknowable fate. Ewas, horse, with the letter M and a different variation. Moving, progress, travel, cooperation, partnership, inner progress, and duality of nature. Nature walk again for some of you coming through. Others of you getting into animals. Some of you have spirit guide animals that are going to be passing, like your companion pets are going to be passing. It's time for them to go help heal someone else. So please just find healing in that. For some of you, this has already recently happened. Others of you are going to be getting a companion pet to bring healing to you. Something as simple as a hamster or a bird. I'm not saying it's a dog or a horse. For some people, that is it. Um, but not everyone, you know what I mean? But you've got a new companion pet headed towards you. On the bottom, the last one. Where do I have to come on? We've got algae with protection, courage, help from others, and good decision making. Someone here struggles and taking advice from spirit guides and others. Um, Control may have been used as manipulation on you, so now you want to have control of like everyone. Um, Something like that. Others of you protection because some of you went under a spiritual battle and mental control really messed with you. You were abused, you shouldn't have been. And that's what needs to be healed now. That's not for everybody. But if that is resonating, um, I would try and do some shadow work on that. Alright, let's get into your messages, loves. Remember, this is general collective. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Please don't try and make it fit. You might make yourself sick when you do that. You know what I mean? Anger and obsession coming out from someone here. Hopefully being able to get past that, transmute your pain. Yeah, the Magician, the Sun, yeah, that's where you're at. Two of Wands. Someone's going to have an emotional breakthrough. Someone's going to have an emotional breakthrough. Alchemy. Emotional alchemy is the first way you learn to be a magician a lot of times. Others of you are going to be learning actual energetic to be a magician. Based on this, once you complete this breakthrough of self is when you move on to this next phase of being able to abracadabra with a universal perspective or a new perspective if you don't hit universal yet, but it's still just a better perspective than you've ever had, a clear head, a breakthrough. Hey, Sharu. And hey, Sky. Five of Swords, yeah. So mental conflict here. Confusion. Someone here is very energetically gifted, able to interfere with energetic waves. They've already mastered doing that, so they can manipulate energies, lights, electricity, your phone, things like that. But someone here has not mastered not being a demon, so they use it for bad stuff. Some of you are under spiritual battle right now. This is a demon attacking you. You know what I mean? Suffering, shielding on. Once you do, that's really going to help you get the breakthrough. Infinity, timing, universal understanding coming through for someone. Really big. I got a breakthrough. Remember, for some of you, this is what you're just coming out of. This is what you're in. And this is what you're going into. So take energies where they lie. Of Swords in the world. You get this breakthrough. You realize who your fake guides were. It's like they were interfering with you, and here's your real guide over here trying to talk to you. And your fake guides were imitating their voices. And you get to figure out who all these were, and then the real one you need to follow. And once you get, and then it's the next chapter for you. That moves you into this world. So even if you're under the battle now, I know the rain's coming down heavy. I love the sound. But even if you have this interference now, it's going to be passing. There's lessons that you're really going to get a perspective on here. Journaling so you know what happened, the truth and the falseness. Someone's going to have a line and be like, false shit, true shit, from what they went through. Sometimes you got to. Let's get your guidance here. Or do you guys want more on your Five of Swords? I don't mind doing that. We'll get a clarifier on that though. Let me grab a clarifier deck. Where's that? There it is. That's Dolly. Let's get your Five of Swords. Who is battling you? This time, someone who knows why you're here, or that you have big gifts, or just they don't want to let go of your light and love. Like you've got that pure light and love that they just don't want to let go of because they don't think they're going to get it from anybody else. And once you see what they are, you're going to leave. It's out of fear. And maybe you should, hon. Page of Pentacles. Someone who promises more than they can deliver. This person may act like a master magician, but they are a page. Like, they can't handle as much energy as they think they can. I have someone who thinks they're a real badass. And when it comes to, like, energetic and spiritual stuff, they're a little fucking bitch. So just know, like, they're going to get their ass handed to them at the end of it, whether you can do it or not. This person is trying to block you from seeing your work, what you're here to create, what you can do. For some of you, this is, I do have females for some of you, but I got males for others. So remember, this person's an energetic rapist. For someone here. But this is the person who's attacking you. Others of you, you have a master ascender that is teaching you a lesson because he was an asshole and you deserve it. That's karma. Somebody is sick. Somebody cast asthma and went right back on them. You're dying, hon. You shouldn't have done it. Shit, you shouldn't have done it. You better start praying. Lovers, for some of you, this is your lover or best friend. I've got a best friend for someone, and someone else, it's they want to be a lover, but you don't want to be their lover. Heavy rain. Flooding. Heavy floods. King of Swords. Just really mental. Whoever you saw, that's what you need to see. But they're attacking your mental space. This person knows what they're doing. They're sending thoughts and intentions towards you. And Spirit knows it. God knows it. Yes, you do. And she's like, bitch, nah. Like, I told you to stop and you didn't. Now you got karma coming. The World. 5 of Wands. And Page of Cups. Especially because of this love. I've got someone who's a big empath here. A magician. This person may manipulate your emotions. They can tap into your empathic abilities and then manipulate it. Do you believe in karma? Yeah. Karma's real. Karma's definitely real. Right. No. Reincarnation's real too. Like, people don't believe in that. Like, act like an asshole and don't come back as a lab rat. You know what I mean? That's a pedophile reborn getting tortured. Like, it's what it deserves. Alright, so your guidance here is 7 of Swords in the Tower. Move in stealth. Shield yourself and move in stealth while you get your breakthroughs. Don't tell people when you figure out who you're supposed to be right now. You're figuring out who your enemies are. in multiple dimensions. So just keep it to yourself until you know this is your test for some of you to move in silence. A lot of you, when you learn something about yourself or want to start believing in yourself, um, you tell everybody what you're going to do, and then the people around you who aren't in support of you take you out of it or talk you out of it. So moving in silence is your guidance and task. I've got the Hierophant here. Three of Swords and the Chariot. Major breakthrough wound healing. The emotional release as you mend yourself. You need no one to love you but you, hon. And you are lovable just as you are. Just how you are. Even if you can be better, you're still lovable how you are. But definitely taking this breakthrough to self. Others of you, this is the ascension process. And getting to the end, when you heal from something is when you can laugh about it. When you can laugh about your trauma is when you finally finished healing. That's how you know you're healed. And if you can't laugh about it, then you're not there yet, and that's okay. But just know that that's going to be something that can happen someday if you keep working at it. Even if you can't see how. And I can make jokes about my rape, so I mean, it takes time in healing. I wouldn't judge me. Because it took a long time to get there. I wasn't always there. A long time. PTSD and triggers for sure. Blind and eternal love. Some of you, this person actually saw who you're supposed to be with, and that's why they put the blinders on. They knew it wasn't them, but they didn't want to take no for an answer. Other people, you've got this love coming towards you after you finish taking these views, perceptions. You've got healing work that keeps you blind to yourself right now. And until you can see you, then Spirit doesn't really want you with anybody else. Just because you need to love yourself enough first or heal a little bit more. It's not that it's going to be forever that you're on this pause. But shadow work is a solo journey. It's the journey of self. And that's what that Hermit Hierophant that I was talking about is all about. So just taking that little pause so you can get to what you want. Sweetheart. So I'm saying you've got good energy that's coming around you, and others of you, an abortion's coming through. The false person may have gotten you pregnant. The one that manipulated you from the person you're supposed to be with could even be their best friend. Others of you, you're going to keep the baby, but still be able to be with the best friend. So just pray and meditate what's right for you. But yeah, some of you guys are going to find out you're pregnant soon. That's why you're sick. Reminder, the soul's not in the baby until the baby's born. That's the breath of life. Natural disaster. Shit's about to get turned up for somebody here. Somebody needs to let go of something that's not helping them anymore. This umbrella ain't helping her, but you still keep holding on. It could even be pulling you in the wrong direction. You're like, I'm still going to hold on to this anchor that's blowing me in the wrong direction. Somebody needs to let go of this toxic shit. It is going to fuck up your life. Fury, anger issues for someone here. This person has a side you're not aware of yet. And that's why you keep getting these feelings that they may be manipulating or you manipulate. For some of you, it's a you thing, because You just want that eternal love now, and it's like, but that's not this person. This person's not good for you. And then we have loneliness. It's time to reflect, my love. I'm sorry, it's not the answer you want. And you have free will and you can fight it. But if you put yourself on a karmic cycle, don't yell at God about eating shit. God told you this person was shit, and you kept eating them. Don't eat shit if you don't eat shit. Trap. Yeah, trap on the bottom with real estate and confinement. For some of you, moving in is the worst idea out there. Don't move in with this person. Tell them you changed your mind. You can always change your mind. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just keep your ass where it at. Like, don't move. That is a good, you can get out of the contract, but why would you even put yourself in a little bit of hell to realize it was hell in the first place? Well, I got a message that said, if I'm moving this person, I'm going to be living in hell. And, are you going to do it or not? Because part of my collective is, you know it. Well, I don't want to listen. It's not going to be hell for me. It doesn't resonate with me. Don't be mad when you end up eating shit in hell. Because you're eating shit and you're living in hell, and that's what you pick it. Somebody's already there, like, I gotta get out of it. Right? I regret it. So if you haven't made that mistake, that came through from someone in the collective. If you haven't made that mistake yet, don't do it. Control, struggle, issues, want, need, and release. Control can be... Is your need for control or their need for control of poison? Does this person have to control everything? You're gonna go live in jail. Karmic relationship! It is what it is, love. You gotta get out of this shit so you can do more shadow work, reflection work, do the ascension process. Some of you here are behind on gifts, ascension, because you keep digging karmics. Shots fired. Cancer here for somebody. And then light worker. Again, those empaths, it's not uncommon in a Cancer. You're extra emotional for a reason. But you have to learn to heal, harness, and do a lot of stuff with emotional energy. You might be a great healer. You'd be able to pull in someone else's emotions during trauma work or pain or something like that, so they don't have to feel them as intensely. For some of you incorporating that into journal work, we're really doing this east-west mix. Some of you are going to be learning to incorporate that in your practices this year. Heart chakra, emotional healing, especially codependency. Codependency to feel emotional needs, to feel emotionally full. Feeling whole in self. Once you feel whole in self is when you get that counterpart. True. Giving, receiving, and revealed. Especially if you've been under any kind of spells, illusion spells for someone here. Ooh, yeah, somebody conjured against you. That's all getting done. Spirit said enough is enough. They tried to help you figure it out on your own, and you couldn't. So that's why it's like it's all getting cut off. You're about to get shielded. Well, you learn the new the new shielding. It's the old shielding, but it got broken up by religions and shit. Adult trauma wounds, Capricorn, and soul tribe. We've got karma getting cleared as you bring in your family. Look to the stars. Star seeds, yeah, I don't know if you're aware, for every soul that's alive or in existence in another dimension, like even angels have their own stars. So you are a star in another galaxy, if you weren't aware of that. And usually that's kind of where your soul tribes stars hang out. So your soul tribe is usually in the same constellation as you. But they're not the only ones that are part of your soul tribe. Just in case you're new and learning this stuff. Some people know, some people don't know. Alright, so shares a go. Energy blocking. Someone's going to be learning energy blocking. Or is leveled up at it. Patience is a struggle for someone here. You're going to get patience test this week. Someone trying to build patience himself. You may want to try going to the checkout line and picking the long line. Or somebody with a disability on purpose. And seeing how you can handle it. Trying, especially if you can give them, some kind words. Because usually by the time you get to them, someone's not been kind to them today. It's not the kind of society we want to live in. But it's going to get better. Small acts of kindness, you know what I mean? Alright, let's grab some ancestor messages here. Answer the call, explore, travel, and live. Vikings coming through, and then the runes again. Especially tapping into heritage here. Past lives. Others of you needing to get up and move. The pursuit of something new. This could be a hobby you've wanted to learn. A place you've wanted to visit or research about. And looking into different religions. For some of you, this is the exploration of knowledge. Trying to bridge it together, not learn a new one. Because you're going to get to the point where it's like all religions are handed down stories written into book for control. That's all religion is. Respect your physical body. Detox, rejuvenate, and relax. Ancestors encouraging people to quit certain substances here. Others of you, it's this retreat. A retreat, if you can, woods is getting planned for somebody. Old property for someone here. A trip with grandpa. Maybe ask your grandpa if he wants to go to a trip to the cabin. A trailer or whatever you have. Someone's going to be able to face demons. Others, death is happening to an abuser. Upskill, work, career, and crossroads. Yes. A lot of you guys getting new friends, your little soul tribes and stuff. Being able to meet them in the 3D soon. But it's learning. Or vibing. Celebration. I've just got celebration among people in your vibe. You're going to have people in your vibe. Tree forest for someone. You're going to be able to get to a tree forest in a meditation for one of my classes if you're one of my students. You are going to be able to get that breakthrough. Tune in and connect. Nonverbal communication, intuition, and messages. Are you a good messenger or not? If God tells you something, do you trust it to fit your will and want, or do you listen? And God is not a man. God is a spirit in an image. Right? You gotta move past gender to actually be able to connect to God and their divine. 30 form she. Interact and relate. Community, family, and traditions. But what traditions are worth keeping and which ones should be replaced? That's the point of evolution, is to take what was and make it better. I've got generational healing taking place. Grandma's reaching out. A lot of grandmas have been trying to reach out. Alright, we're going to get into some ancestor messages. I've got ants and cemeteries. Others of you being able to really connect to this person using a candle or mirror if you need visual confirmation. A mirror is very good for scrying. They can kind of project so you can make sure you have shield on first though, so nothing else can mimic an ancestor and then project themselves to you. Unless you're trying to, trap a demon. Because do they know the ant that's trying to reach out, or do they assume to know? And that'll let you know if somebody's trying to mess with you energetically. Go ahead and test them after you put the armor on. Alright, clothing and fashion. That's your connection to this ancestor. You are not alone. They want that known. They are with you. And messages and music. New alignment. Doing energetic alignments with sound for someone here being important. Music to help you connect to an ancestor here. Remember, ancestor does not necessarily mean a living blood relative. I use that to also refer to passed on, like family or friends. You know what I mean? Because just, yeah, family goes beyond blood. You also have things like ascended masters and stuff that are your family. You gotta learn soul family. Sense to connect. Using that to help. If you have the perfume, if there's an incense that you can get your hands on that either smells similar, because a lot of incense are used, in perfumes. Like the same scents. Hang on, I am. Birthmarks. Similarities between people. You may have one to this person. Others of you, they want you to look into your past life connection to it. They want you to look into the past life connection of it. Child or children. This is who is with you, trying to guide you. Others of you have ancestors that are watching and protecting them. While you go under battle, this person may have tried to attack you. Just have faith, your children were not harmed. Your children were not harmed. And, right? They got shit coming towards them. Time for growth. And female or feminine. For some of you, this person is helping in the justice system. For some of you, this person tried to help you avoid it, or they worked in it. Take it where it resonates. Remember, it's a large collective. It goes beyond what's at current filming. But time for growth, and then being able to tap into your feminine side, feminine energy. I've got someone who needs to do some comfort in the feminine, Mother wounds or grandmother wounds are the reason this grandmother's trying to repent to you and say they're sorry because they caused your issues, or your mother. Um, I've got apologies coming through for a lot of people right now. So if you feel like an apology is coming through, please take that. Their soul really is apologizing to you. Even if they can't say it out loud. For some of them, they may want to speak it, but when you have an ego demon, the demon controls the mouth. If you don't control the demon controls you. And the demon will not allow them out of pride to apologize. In the justice system for someone. And 55. Company you keep. Your friends gotta go. Some of you have a feeling about a friend. For some of you, this is about the lover. Or the family member. You may have ancestors trying to warn you about a current living family member that tries to manipulate or abuse you. Don't avoid the signs there, especially if you've asked for messages and signs and then like you got one. This person may manipulate it, but it may be you, hon. If you've got doubt, that's going to manipulate you. Doubt does not come from God. Spiritual gifts. You did this as a child. This person may have been the only person you could talk to as a child that didn't call you crazy for it. Or said I could do the same thing. Or others of you have an apology coming through because this person told you not to do it. And they feel terrible for that. That they should have supported you the whole time. That they should not have blocked your purpose. That they are so fucking sorry for this. They are so sorry they tried to block you, your gifts, your purpose. Faith. Needing to have it. There's a lack here for someone. Gratitude. Thank you for my life. That's the way to start. And if you're not grateful for your life, where is that lack coming from? If you need prayers or anything, comment below. Whether this is whether you see this when it's the live or afterwards, just please post in the comments what prayers you need. I have people in my collective that pray for you guys when you post. You can also email me if you don't feel comfortable, and I will add you to my collective prayer list. I will get better at getting back to emails and stuff. Checking them. I haven't opened a lot this week. I was having issues with my internet. I think I need to get a new box for it. Yeah, I have to reset it like every day now, and I don't know why. So, being blocked for a reason. Shared spiritual gifts. There's some of you, this person got to develop theirs before you, or they may be just a little bit energetically stronger, and that's why I'm someone who just doesn't know what to do because of it. And it's like, seriously, pray that prayer on the page, honey. It will protect you. When these people get shut down, like that's what I'm saying, this is all getting shut down. You have a purpose in this world, and they are trying to stop God's will with you, and you can't interfere with God's will. Pray for my healing. For somebody, you prayed for this person when they were ill, and that's who's with you. Others of you, knowing that this person prays for your healing, or tries to channel healing to you when they're allowed. I've got social impact and well-known. That's what I'm saying. You're here to do something. You were here for a reason. And, like, big reason. Big light. And they try to stop that. You gotta remember, that affects every life that you could have been helping heal by now. They have so much karmic debt. God's pissed off when you do that shit. Like, she want to kill people for that. And that's why some of these people are literally going to die. And that's your proof that God exists and this is all happening. And we have by the end of this year, hon. We'll pull a couple more here. I have a couple more cards. Exotic pet. Again, for some of you getting a pet. Others of you, I have someone who apologized for not letting you get the pet. You wanted like a snake or a parakeet, but that's a big bird thingy. That's just some kind of pet, or you weren't allowed to have them because they had allergies and you had to kind of miss out. You are being tested. Have faith, my love. And then male masculine coming through. Some of you had to deal with abusers. And it was part of a spiritual test and battle. And you're going to be getting these downloads. This is the last day of the new moon. I don't know if you participate in my classes or not. But the lunar cycles are super important. Or if you participate and just don't believe me. That is true. And protect you. Known being or person. And then others, if you have celebrities that are actually willing to help you once you elevate to a next level. Or celebrities from like a different, like they're not alive now. Mozart came through. For somebody that, yeah, Mozart's willing to work with you. Or is trying to. All right. I'm Bluey. Callback communication. Learning to know which ones to block. I've got spiritual discernment being learned for someone here at the end of this. Mirrors, cameras, pictures. This person is trying to spy and pry. They're going to get blocked off. They are not going to be able to see you, sense you, energetically connect you, nothing. Forever and ever, amen. And then I got friends. For some of you, they infiltrated your friends, manipulated them. Others of you, it is your friends. Yeah, for some of you, I've told you this in previous readings. And that's just reconfirmation for you. So, if you keep hanging with these friends, you know you pick the karmic. And it might take you out this time for some of you guys here. And that's why you got people trying to help you have faith in yourself to pick a new life. Light energies, yes. An energetic spiritual attack. You have no idea how hard your ancestors and soul tribe have been fighting for you right now. You're going to have an immense sense of belonging at the end of this and gratitude. Oh, hi, Tam. Sex. For some of you, this is all this person was interested in. Others of you, this is confirmation that this person was a sexual abuser. Now, you heard it energetically, and I said it out loud again. Internet. For some of you, this is how they found you, or they spy on you. They're getting blocked anyway. Third eye visions. You're going to be getting those. Divine intervention. God said enough is enough. They didn't want to stop. They didn't want to grow. They didn't want to listen. Enough is a fucking enough. Dark magic. Concentrated energies and intentions. Practices. Spiritual or religious magic. For some of you, this is why this person attacked you. You had different beliefs than them. And they cast on you. I've got base chakra. Somebody getting into instincts. Remember, when you keep believing doubt or buying bullshit, which is lies and doubt, that clogs your intuition, Your chakras, it just clogs it. That's why you're struggling with intuition right now. I've got envy and an energetic spiritual battle. Please don't stay in denial. Forever keeps denying that that's what you're going through. It's gonna end. It may not. Tomorrow, for some of you, the veil's getting lifted. Like literally tomorrow. When I say tomorrow, I mean tomorrow. Change. That's what's needed here. And 25 on the bottom. Again, journaling out 23, 24, and 25. That's gonna be helpful. Alright, so there's your energies. Messages. I got you guys some of those light codes here. But we're gonna do light seed messages first. How's this work your light? Which one did I grab today? Or I think it was the starseed one. How's everybody doing? Wait, hold on. Actually, maybe I want my cigar. You got little piggies if you can't see them. I know. With the wood, it makes it harder to like see. I got like little ponytails. Let me see, peacock. I wanna see your peacock, cock, cock, your peacock, cock. Hey, Katie. I love Katy Perry. Pretty much the only thing I don't love is the demon. And then I can still have love for the soul, but I can't have love for the demon I became. You know what I mean? You know, it's change from being a demon. Shadow work does that. When you have those emotional breakthroughs, that's when you get rid of those demons. Somebody masks energy very well that you're dealing with. And especially if they know you've thought about somebody else, they may be like pretending to be them. Like masking is their energy. Oh, you guys, tips are super appreciated. Even just $5. And getting back to tithing, like my collective knows that tithing is just like $5 a year. You don't have to keep tithing if you don't have it. But when you can come up with like $5 even, that $5 really goes a while. Now, if you tithe every week, that's awesome. But if you can't afford to, you can't afford to is the point. Like, we all live in tough times. And you don't always have to give it to a church. If there's a resource center around you that's going to do better with it, or that you feel you could help more, then that's what I would give it to. That's looking into, but always look into something before you donate to it. Not everybody uses funds the way they claim to. Remembering that ascension is a spiral. When somebody says something comes back full circle, that's usually in a 3D way. Ascension is always on a spiral. So even though you come back to the same thought, you see it from a new perception after you've done the work to heal. And climb up to where you can see it from a new perception. Alright, let's get you some messages, my loves. Hey, the Art of Pain. What's up, love? How you doing? Alright, so I've got Breath of the Cosmos, My Will to Thy Will, Micromanaging the Universe. People yelling at God, getting angry at God with timing or events. Being able to see why things happen the way they did. Again, what is that? Redirection is protection, but so is sorry, I'm gonna send it energetically. This is gonna be easier. But it has to do with right, if you're told no. If you're told no or redirected, it's for a reason. Somebody just don't want to hear that they keep getting told no. Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down time in nature. It's going to be very helpful. Kneeling. And we've also got loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, and let God in. For some of you, the addiction is a codependent behavior or the need to be attached to someone, and that's what you got to let go of. I've got the 7-star sisters, birth and creations, tapestry of life and expression. Again, calling in those energies that actually are on the same vibe as you. Forming covens here for somebody here. Remember, magic can be good. Magic can be done for good. The Great Severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Let them be pissed and let them go anyway. For others of you, others that keep asking out of this toxic masculine energy are really just getting blocked from you. Cannot connect, cannot communicate. If they've been thinking about sending you a text, they won't. They're not going to text you no more, nothing. Messengers. Serious. Yeah, they're going to say nothing. Others of you, this person's literally going to have to use like spirit guide messages to try and relay a message to you at all in another dimension. Others of you guys are looking at like friends coming through being like, oh, hey, you know what I mean? Messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. Others of you learning your spirit guides. That's really what's going to help you at the end. You're going to be learning them over the next month. Some of you are going to be able to complete a complete major ascension by the next new moon. I am going to grab a couple more before I move on with light codes. Sometimes you don't get to see. Spirit keeps blocking an answer from somebody, and it's because you don't get to know, or you don't get to know now. You're working on patience, or it's because you think you need to know everything, and this is something you truly don't need to know, and that's why you're blocked on it. You got the love, Hadarian energy, codependency, and boundaries. Again, that's what's being. How many forms have you made of yourself to adapt to somebody else? This is why you need to not be codependent, because you morph to them instead of staying who you're supposed to be. Don't you want to know the true you? So you can bring in somebody who's going to love that person unconditionally, and you don't have to worry about faking it, or, you know what I mean? What would you rather have? A fake ass relationship or one built on being the real you and somebody loving that person? Because there's somebody out there for you that loves that person. It's just not the one you want. It's cutting your toes off to fit a shoe like Cinderella's stepsisters. Merkaba activation, transcendence again, ascension, and you are rising up. Please let what is being removed from your life fall away. It's the quickrete, it's the concrete that's sinking you. Earth Star activation, anchoring grounded action, Isis energy. Again, for those of you that felt that pull about doing the energy channeling into the earth, um, if you try to channel darkness, you're going to end up in a lot of pain. Forever had that thought. Like, you've got a demon in you if you're thinking about channeling darkness. Just letting you know. Now, those of you that were like, oh yeah, the light and healing, go with that one. Alright. And then third eye activation, especially anybody who's been having work done on them. Once this is off, you get clear visions. You've got this opening. Those of you that had the gift of sight where you haven't been able to see, you may have gone deja vu as a child. You maybe accidentally saw something as a child, so you had a parent who blocked something, like another parent cheating or something. And so they put a block on you. I've got third eye activation, brow chakra, inner vision, and clear seeing. You will be seeing clearly very soon, especially tomorrow. Those of you who don't meditate, even if you can just start doing 5 minutes a day, it really will change your life. It will change your life. You can connect more, heal more, understand more, perceive more. Understanding and perception are two different things. Stellar gateway activation, infinite potential, and manifestation vortex. Again, I've got coding coming through. Someone's been learning it. Someone's going to understand it. Learning your coding, there's past life pieces. Meditation is going to come through when you start getting into your Akashic past lives. It'll look like a puzzle piece with a key on it when you know that you're doing that meditation and getting to your past lives. Or if you're trying to see them and working in vision at the same time. But if that shows up, it means you don't have shielding on, and that's why you can't see it. So you got to put the shielding on so that you can clearly see. You'd have to understand how energies and entities can interfere with a message. As many understandings as perspectives. Or more. Well, yeah. Yeah. Do you try to always get more? Or, Star being healing codes. Important information, wounds are healed and recharging. Remembering to refuel yourself with love and light. Whatever you're feeling guided to pull in healing energy right now. You can pull it off the card, by the way. If you want to pause this and pull off healing energies, you actually can. Remember to call on your angels and spirit guides of light. There's interdimensional beings. You got Fae out there, and a lot of magical beings that can help. Those of you, sorry if you were in the middle of receiving. And then Sirius Star blessings. Yes, proceed, be seen, and push through. God is on Earth, for those who are unaware. And you know when you know, you know? Solar light upgrade, solar plexus chakra, inner fire, and willpower. Know the inner badass you came in here to be. You incarnated for a reason, and it's not the life you're living. And if it is, then congratulations. You will not change in life until you tell yourself you can. And then we're actually going to go ahead and do a chakra one with the stone for each sign. I'm going to go through each sign and pull you. I'm not going to read from the book, though. I know you guys love my hooked on phonics skills, but I'm so excited. There's been so much collective healing. Do y'all feel it? Are you embracing it or hating it? Now, if you're tapping into collective healing and you hate it, that should be a sign in you. You shouldn't be triggered by light. Only, you know what I mean? And as long as you're willing to accept that that means I got work to do, let that, inspire you. A trigger should not hinder you. It should inspire you. To heal. I've got people, I've got a huge healing that happened in my collective that moved from victim to survivor. And I've got another group that's going to be doing that this year. You may not feel it now, but I promise you it's going to get better very soon. Remember, healing takes effort, though. Understanding natural remedies is going to be important for someone here. Man, I hope that one day we got peyote legal here. I haven't had the pleasure of trying it in this life, but I hope to someday. Yeah. It's a good spicy cart. It smells spicy to you? It's the art of smoker. Alright, we're gonna... You guys gonna be kind this time? We're gonna do Aries first. Going through Aries through Pisces. I'm gonna pull you your chakra and your stone. If more come out than one, then more than one come out. Remember, even when we get into the zodiacs, there's still general collectives in the zodiacs. So take what applies, leave what doesn't. Aries, what do we got for Aries? Expansion. Especially with throat. Speak and I create. Working with harnessing that energy here. Boss up mode. Others of us learning those guides again. And letting those guides allow us to learn our gifts. I've got Morganite, emotional fulfillment. Remember, you can pause this and pull energies off. If you guys want to timestamp stuff, feel free. Someone wants to shout out Aries. No. And then Aquamarine. clairvoyance and enhanced perceptions. Gateway to the higher realms. All right. Taurus. You got people getting kicked out of class. Multiple. You can't be disrespectful to your teachers. Disrespect is not okay. I got impasse in service. This person or situation is getting blocked from you because you have a grand purpose that's going to help others. Others of you, you're understanding a little more a guide around you. This person runs block for you hardcore. Football coming through. Or rugby, soccer. But they do it in an energetic way. And they are passed on. Enlightenment on the bottom. Some of you are going to be able to receive that after this finishes getting blocked for you. For some of you, your person interfered with your ancestor, like mimicked them. That's what you're clearly going to see. Yeah, repentance. Sunstone, joy and optimism. Using this if you're struggling right now to feel it yourself, mood enhancer. It'll really raise your vibration high to extremely high. And then it is for the spirit realm, it assists in tie cutting, removes hooks located in the chakras or energetic bodies, and strengthens intuition. Remember, even if you aren't a Taurus, if this is a stone that's vibing for you, I would recommend it. Alright. We all got placements, you know what I mean? Alright, Gemini. Do I get any fly Gemini in here? Holla. Balance. Justice coming into play. Asserting yourself is what you need. And yeah, there's people who are not going to be okay with you doing emotional boundaries or physical boundaries, whatever boundaries you take. But you're putting up boundaries and people ain't going to be happy, or they aren't currently. But it's going to bring balance to your life, or it is, and you're seeing that and it's worth it. Sometimes it's hard to cut them out, but once you do, you're like, I am so glad I did. And that's where you're going to be at. The Arts Gemini. Rejection. For some of you, you told this person no, and that's why they attacked you. And then guilt. For some of you, these people guilt you to not, you need to stay at home, you need to pursue this. They try and guilt you. I need you, you can't leave me. I need you, you can't do this. Something about guilting you to where you don't do what you're supposed to be doing. Someone here, I have someone actually summoned a demon for you and sent it. Spiritual discernment. Always meditate after reading if you're not sure if this applies to you or not, so you can get clarity on it. Bloodstone. All around healing. Immune stimulator. Earthy vibe. Supports courage, aids mindfulness, and promotes idealism. This crystal is an excellent grounding shield, offering protection against pathogens. And then for your spirit, it cleanses and energizes the aura and chakras. All right, okay, on my foot. I'm gonna uncross my legs for a second. Damn, I have a job offer 1 hour away. So accurate on a field trip. It didn't help though, because sometimes it helps. Alright, cancer. If you use the cancer. Insecurity. This is what you have to face. You are enough. You are capable. You are, yeah. When somebody in here, yeah, didn't try to get y'all. That's you, honey. It's attached to you. That was your energy. So you have somebody attached to you that when you go to speak on yourself, they're the one who tells you to say the other thing. So you speak bad about yourself. Yeah, no, I don't have the demon in me. That's the person I was connecting to. I'm perfectly fine. But they don't want you to fix your insecurities. Impartiality. You were here to really make anew. Yeah. For some of you, an actual painter's coming through. But for some of you, it's just the creation of new earth. You were really here to be the waymaker, to help be the light to inspire and help others up the mountain. You're one of those I can carry more and I'm going to help more. But this person puts lack in you. Lack in faith in yourself. For some of you, you are this person and it's from those childhood wounds or adult wounds. Both for someone here, facade. Stop faking it. You still have family, even if you think your real family wouldn't accept you. Danburite, seeking enlightenment. I've got the karmic cleanser. I've got the release of religious perceptions and views, though, for somebody. A big breakthrough. A karmic cleanser. This crystal is perfect for accompanying the dying on their journey beyond death. For body, circulatory, muscular, and motor systems, detoxification, allergies, mind, emotional healing, and detoxification. A universal perception hasn't hit somebody yet, and so they've been making bad decisions based on their own. I've got ego definitely at the forefront. All right, and then we're gonna get into Leo. Oh no, thank you, Tom. All my chakra wounds are cleared, honey. I did all my shadow work. Like, somebody's got demons. And they rape people. That's disgusting energy. Would you please stop watching? I guess maybe you should do some shadow work. You can control yourself and stop, or go out with the rest of this. Joy. Yeah, that's my middle name. Kirsten Joy Bowser. Ooh, death magic for someone here. Chrysicola, truthfulness and impartiality. As you speak your truth in your inner self, your inner joy, that's what you begin to create around you. That's where you're headed at, even if you're not a Leo. Truthfulness and impartiality. Heartfelt communication. Earthy vibe. Chrysicola encourages you to accept what serenity, changing situations, especially those over which you have no control. Body, metabolism, pancreas, thyroid, throat, female reproductive system, digestive tract, liver, kidneys, energies, bones, blood. Spirit opens psychic vision, aids spirit communication. Alrighty, we're gonna play on this. Virgo, understanding how vibes resonate. I've got release, death again, coming, poverty, that confirmation. On this person that did this bad shit. It ain't on you, it's on them. Destiny for Virgo, balance. Some of us finding balance in a counterpart or reestablishing romantic harmony in a relationship. Others, releasing ourselves from a karmic person that would appease our parents. Or what we thought we were supposed to be with based on, yeah, somebody picked your partner based on everybody else. And you got to release them. Chrysicola again, truthfulness and impartiality. Chrysicola encourages you to accept with serenity changing situations, especially those over which you have no control. Metabolism, pancreas, thyroid, throat, female reproductive system, digestive tract, liver, kidneys, intestines, blood, bones, the psychic visions opening, aids in spiritual communication. Gentle Chrysicola transmutes negative energy, healing scars on the emotional body. It alleviates guilt and brings joy, easing judgmentalism, especially of yourself, and encourages compassion to all. Chrysicola helps you to love yourself, vital if you are to accept love from others. Hey, Willow. Let's see if I can get this up. Where the heck did that come from? Like, where did this come from? Yeah, no, not usually. Is there like, did something get dropped on here? Sorry, I'll figure it out later. Oh, Lordy. Alright. Growth and passion for Libra. Expansion. Heritage coming through for somebody, learning your roots. Seeing an ancestor, like a grandparent before they pass away, is important for someone here. Your ancestor that's reaching you is alive, and they keep pulling out because they're going to be dying soon and they know it. For some of you, you need to go see that ancestor. They have some stuff that could help you. If you have an open conversation about your gifts, they could help you tap in. Or if they put any blocks on you, they would like to remove them themselves for someone here. So take what vibes. Sharing your creation with somebody is really going to help you grow for someone here. If you wrote something, letting someone else read it. Yeah, a book or something, a manuscript of some sort. Lyrics, poems. Turquoise, good health. Pain reliever, high. We're going to skip through. Turquoise, highly prized since ancient times as an excellent healer and protector. Turquoise strengthens the immune system and the subtle meridians of the body. This stone will not be able to save your ancestor if that's what you're asking. For some of you, it will relieve pain and healing. So take what resonates, because for some of you, this actually is going to help them. Yep, bring a stone when you go visit. And some butt for someone here, like, someone in your family smokes that you wouldn't think smokes now, but you don't come see them. It encourages tissue regeneration and the assimilation of nutrients and alleviates physical or mental exhaustion. For some of you, recommending this to a nursing home to go to like a alternative store, it might go over good and help some people there. For the mind, dissolves self-sabotaging, facilitates creative expression, stabilizes mood swings, and for spirit, strengthens intuition, facilitates meditation, promotes spiritual attunement. For someone here, your counterpart is manipulating your child to act out. They either wanted to go live with the other person, you wouldn't take advice for them as a parent, so they're trying to make you be a bad parent or something, or a different kind of parent than you would be. It's different for the couple of people I was connecting to. I've got grief for Scorpio. Someone has to cry this out. Again, those of you with the transition of a pet, some of you have a different kind of replacement coming. You have a human that's going to be, no, you have a human that's going to be joining you, and that's your new companionship versus a pet. For some of you are ready for a relationship. Instinct, for some of you that time's not yet. Just make sure you felt the vibe for you. You've got a little bit more. You need to listen better so you can listen to the right one for you. Otherwise you'll pick a karmic again. That's why it's not your time yet, honey. But it is coming. Right? Tips are appreciated. Oh, I'm connecting to a rapist that thinks everybody should work for free. Or do you get paid, sir, for your services? And I don't offer those services, so stop trying to tap into my energy sexually. My angels are going to kill you, literally. Don't fuck with me. sorry. Oh, this is Kambala Jasper. I love this one. Earthy energy. Kambala Jasper resonates with the oldest part of the brainstem and autonomic processes. It also supports the digestive system, detoxification, and the assimilation of vitamins and minerals. Aids endurance, enhances wisdom, and for spirit removes karmic blockages and programs. So pausing is definitely a help. Got that heart chakra, definitely them green vibes. For some of you, just wearing green is gonna help you this week. I would recommend wearing green when you can. You have green shirt, green underwear, green socks. Uh, just getting on the green vibes really gonna help you. Colors have energies. Some of you, animal communications. Part of my class I did not pass it, but they're going to be passing it hopefully very soon. If you'd like to take the class, remember it's just a meditation a day. But I do help with learning your abilities. It's all free when I do it that way, hon. The only time I ask is if you guys want personal messages on here, then please tip me. I'm doing collective work. You want a personal answer? Book a personal reading. That's simple. But yeah, and personal readings means I can help you with that too. So I will be doing, for those of you, I will do lives, but if you have that kind of energy, don't book. I will refuse it and return the money. I'm not stupid. I can't read your energy, just ignore it. Scorpio, death and rebirth, yes. I'm so sorry. It's true. Oh, I love this song, Country Bumpkin. Where'd you come from, Country Bumpkin? Fresh as frost out on the pumpkin. Alright. We're gonna go do Sagittarius. Did you know that that was like a baby? It's amazing how many people think they know Jesus and they just don't. Renewal. Some of you are flourishing, just flourishing this year, and embrace that badass vibe. Others of you, self-love is going to bring this in. Affirmations for someone's really big. Telling yourself how much you love yourself every day, how badass you are, how amazing you are, how fucking fantastic you are. Every day in the mirror is just going to illuminate you and make you glow. It takes a very low vibrational person to make fun of someone based on their physical package. You must be one-dimensional. They're one-dimensional and you can do some energy shit. Congratulations, loser. You ain't the only one out there. Morganite. Emotional fulfillment. Love attractor. For some of you, loving yourself first. This can help bring that in. Morgan attracts unconditional love, encouraging loving thoughts and actions towards yourself and others. Um, Morganite facilitates recognizing unfulfilled emotional needs and unexpressed feelings. It dissolves consciousness or unconsciousness resistance to healing and change, clearing victim mentality and opening the heart to receive unconditional love and healing. The stone holds the emotional. The stone holds the emotional body stable with psychosomatic changes take place and creates a holding space for cellular and DNA changes to occur. Remember, um, new earth is happening, heaven on earth is happening, new encoding is happening to DNA every day. This loving stone is a superb antidote to stress and tension for the body, circulatory, and nervous systems, heart, sexual organs, cellular structure, for spirit, aids soul retrieval, some of you aids soul retrieval is important. You may want this stone. Realigns the energetic and physical bodies with the soul, activates and cleanses the heart chakra. It's a great stone. I do wish I had a piece. I don't have this one. If you know my address, you know my address. Everybody should know my address. Like, can you meditate it out? If not, then you shouldn't have it. I'm Miss Gay. Someone has to have all fast 3D packages. Really, really bad. Like, I have you hating transgender people, and that's just not okay. I don't care what God you pray to. It doesn't say to hate anything. You're not supposed to hate just because you're different. Yeah, when you have hatred in your heart, you have a demon in you. Tomorrow's a brand new day and somebody's gonna ready to seize that shit. Capricorn has acceptance and trickery. Like, I was tricked into buying an existence I don't even want to have. They're like, you're gonna get away from it though. You're gonna find out the tricks were everything that other people told you, and eventually you ate it. You know what I mean? You ended up doing it to yourself in the long run, but you're not the only one. And it's this deprogramming that's really gonna help you move past this just acceptance phase. Others of you, you've got an offer that is too good to be true. Yeah, they're promising this miracle, some funding that's coming through. You're going to fall for a scam of some sort if you don't stop. For some of you, this is a job scam. I don't know if we went over the folder with you. I once fell for those. It was for a company called Nielsen. Now, the company actually exists. However, um, it was a false, fake account. So, Spirit's guiding me to remind you, if they really feel the feelings here, meditate on it, and if they ask you to email them a picture so they can trust you, you should not trust them. Yep. Oh my gosh. Pissants. Knowing the difference between a pissant and a man. And for some of you, realizing which one you are. Because you ain't the man one. When all you do is manipulate and take, you ain't no man. A man doesn't need manipulation, honey. Except for a woman. Aquarius. Going into Aquarius. Shout out to Rooster. Hey, honey, I haven't talked to you in forever. I have a new number. Email me or meditate it off if you want to hang out. Are you going up? Oh, wait. Just in case you do see this. Well, you are going to see this. I don't know why. I meant like before. Hold on, does he end up seeing it? Before he goes to the. Because he's in a bike game. So, they've got the country, meeting coming up. Or did it already happen? I wonder if I could go this year with them. He invited me last year and I didn't get to the conference. I should ask. I'm like, yeah. Aquarius. Quest. Yes. Journey of self. The final destination. Did you enjoy the trip there? Self-exploration and reflection coming through. Others of you telling you the promise that you should have had when there was your inner. I've got different things going on. Others of you, as you do this soul exploration, learning spirit guides. For some of you, you have child spirit guides. So these are children that have passed on. But you have a child spirit guide. It's not necessarily yours. But especially if you want to work with kids, or working with kids is your life purpose, that's why you will be working with a past one child. A child that studied that piece, knowing that came through. And yes, they are with you. Unikai, recuperation and recovery, especially with this inner journey work. We've got disease diagnosis, vibration of earthy, gridded in the environment. Lunakite radiates a gentle calming energy that negates the effect of electric and magnetic fields, pollution, and other disturbances, especially those of you that naturally pick up. So like when hate's getting sent on the internet, you're very susceptible to energies off the phone. You actually pick up hate inside. Your body is a whole sponge, honey. So that's why shielding is so important. The shield helps, but you also have to remember there's days where somebody needs to learn to pray in their home for shielding in their home. If you pray for shielding in your home, this will help. Because it's getting absorbed into the stuff around you and then you pick it up. You may not be like picking up demons or anything, but you're energetically picking it up. Because you're not shielding right. Once you shield it, it doesn't do that. Someone's arguing with me about the importance of shielding. Sorry. It's because they don't do it. And then they, yeah. And then we've got Unakai reveals the root cause of disease and blockages, whether arising in the distant or near past, bringing them to the surface for transformation and release. It provides grounding when needed, especially after meditation and psychic work. Mind stabilizes emotions, encourages compromises, aids and visualizes. Spirit facilitates rebirth, assists past life healing, and strengthens psychic connection. For some of you, watching this video with somebody is actually going to help them uh, connect to healing. You wouldn't think this person would necessarily be receptive of a reading, especially from somebody who looks like me. But it might be the wake-up call that they need, that we all look different, but she is who she is. You know what I mean? And we're going on to Pisces now. Closures, healing, and remember, day 3 of the new moon, bittersweet. Sometimes the endings are. For some people here, they gotta eat a shit cake. Like, literally might be eating a shit pie. Somebody, you know what, if you pull the, comment below if you make a shit pie for somebody, or like shit soup or something, and let them eat it and not know. They deserve it. That's very, very special collective. Let's just put it that way. That's not for everybody. And you would have to know the details to understand why God would even be like, you know what, maybe that person deserves it. Sometimes people need to eat shit. Because they are shit. All right. We got, okay, for the right person, not shit in a pot, bake a pot too. Rutilated quartz, angel hair, vibrational healing. Frequencies are going to be understood for somebody here, or concepts grasped, different levels. We're all ascending. And don't feel bad to be in the slower collective. There's a lot of reasons for that, and we're all going to make it to the same mountaintop by the end of the year, actually. So, no fears. You're exactly where you need to be, hon, I promise. Please just do the shadow work. Because the soul work means more than the energetic work. And then you can reach your frequency higher to talk to higher beings, to receive higher messages. So got this one. Energy integration. Oh, I went looking for that at Hippie Fox Rocks one day. A perfect balance of cosmic light and grounded energy. Rhodolated quartz illuminates the soul, promoting spiritual growth. It draws off. And somebody jumps the gun a lot. Like, they get an idea and they assume that's what's supposed to happen. Like, just because you think of two people together doesn't mean those two people are supposed to be together. You need to read energies before you try and ship your friends or something. Somebody tries to play matchmaker energetically and don't read energies very well, and you don't know when they're karmics or not. You just know if the person likes them or not. And you tapped into a false twin flame energy once. Perfect balance of cosmic light and grounded energy. Rutilated quartz eliminates the soul, promoting spiritual growth. It draws off karmic disease and reframes events still affecting the present. The crystal assists out of body journeying. Those of you that are working on astral projection, this one's going to help you. Some of you, I told you this and you didn't want to listen. So I would recommend this one again, especially if you're getting sick during the process. Sometimes stones help with that. The crystal assists with that. Scrying and channeling, contacting spiritual guidance. Its rutile content draws off negative energy, especially trying to practicing energy healing in others or collectives. This could help you. Releasing the past and cleansing the aura. Protecting against psychic attack, and ideal for therapists or counselors. Rutilated quartz filters negative energies from a client, supporting their energy field during emotional release and confrontation with darker aspects of the psyche. For body, impotence. For some of you, this person has issues because they have a sexual block because of a demon for a reason. Just let it go there. Infertility, respiratory tract, bronchitis, cellular repair. For some of you, you're trying to get pregnant, and the reason you can't get pregnant is because you're not supposed to have a baby with this person. For mind, soothes bad moods, overcomes depression, fears, phobias, and anxiety. Okay. And then sugar light, sorry. Okay. Loving kindness, vibration high. If you're autistic, highly in tune and empath, this one can really help you too. This stone brings light and love into the darkest situations. Containing lithium, a natural tranquilizer. Sugarlight calms and centers the mind, gently releasing emotional turmoil, alleviating despair and protecting the soul from shocks and disappointments. Those of us struggling with disappointments, this stone would be very helpful right now. It also draws off negative energy, lens. It also draws off negative energy, lends loving support, encourages positive thoughts, and reorganizes brain patterns. Fostering forgiveness and eliminating hostility, this gentle stone provides you with the strength to face up to and alleviate unpleasant emotional truths. It comforts grief, sorrow, and fear. That God is real for someone here. She really is. Body, heart, brain, lymphatic. Someone acknowledged who God was too late. Heart, brain, lymphatic, and immune system. Fluid balance. Spirit reminds the soul of its reasons. You don't want to make a bet sometimes. Somebody's gambling addiction was the end. They made a bet with God and she won't. Spirit. Did we get your body? Body, heart, brain, lymphatic, and immune systems, fluid balance. Okay, spirit. Reminds the soul of its reason for incarnating. Bringing spiritual love and wisdom, assists in channeling. So, there's that one for you. There. Alright, let's get you guys some positive guidance. And then I do want to pull you guys some affirmations. Where to put that? Which affirmations do you guys want to do today? I'll let you vote. I'll let you guys vote. I've got trauma affirmations. And then I've got my... Where'd the shock affirmations go? Baby, we're not going. Sorry, that was just me talking to myself, I swear. Like, where is... my chakra affirmations. Okay, so maybe we'll just stick with that one. Right? Or just a patient. Oh. One of these ones again. Okay, never mind. We'll just, that, you know what? Maybe we'll pull both. Fuck it. I feel like it's going to help you guys. I've been guided. That's going to help you. So it's going to help you. And yeah, sometimes I say I feel like, but the reason I feel like is because I was guided to feel that way. Well, it makes sense if you're learning energy. Is it Willie? I'm so grateful and blessed I got to see him last year in concert. I love him. I hope he never dies. Better maybe let them be whatever they want to be. As long as they're meant to be Cowboys, right? That's not just anybody love, ain't it? Somebody tried to block Willie Nelson. Like, that's rude. Oh, he's so cute. Like, he never is not cute. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's always been cutie. Oh, to be. Right. Let's get me some of these ones, I guess. Signs and synchronicities, 22. Paying attention to those. Ground your energy. For some of you, you pray for so many, you're not getting any more signs. It's like, I don't even know you're going to get. Like, you know. I've got changing changes. That's what this year's all about for the whole entire collective. Bringing in the newness. Helping create new earth. Their lies versus your truth. Don't let their lies dictate your truth, honey. And even if it changes it a little bit, no, don't let it change it at all is the point. But for someone else tapping into a group collective where it's like it's changing someone else's opinions. If it changes someone else's opinion of you, then they were not your true friend or person. Or they are, and they're easily manipulated by others. And they need to understand things in a different perspective. This is a lesson for them. And a lesson for you. Can you hold a boundary until they can be respectful? Or learn the truth? For some of you, your friends started viewing you different and with the wrong light, not understanding. But they will in the end. End stages, yes. End. Energetic connections and 3D connections with the number 11. Those of us that passed our Master Ascension. Hey, we passed the first major ascension. I don't know if I clapped for you earlier or not, but hey, good job. Others of you Somebody did their first major ascension. Someone did their first soul ascension. So my class is really finishing out stuff strong on this last day with the new moon. So you guys all rock. Just don't forget that. And God loves you. But some of you've got energetic connections coming in the 3D soon. Not missing when you're told to go somewhere. I've got people where you were told to go like to a park, to a library, to a bar. For some of you, this was like alcohol. For some of you, this was a coffee bar or a hookah bar or something like that. And you could have met somebody there. You may have had to go by yourself though. And the fear of going somewhere alone prevented you from meeting somebody where you wouldn't have to go alone anymore. So for you, that's what you got to conquer. This month, you're going to get a new message, and hopefully you're not afraid to go this time. Release what doesn't serve you in beginning stages. Baby steps. 1, remember, growth is baby steps. We always take baby steps. Baby steps. Everybody's got to take baby steps. We can be tired, weary, and emotionally distraught, but after spending time alone with God, we find that she injects into our bodies energy, power, and strength. Slightly altered from Charles Stanley, but he might be okay with the alteration. I'd have to ask. He originally wrote but he's been through an awakening since then, and this is an old deck. God always gives his best to those, or her best, or their best, to those who leave the choice with them. Jim Elliott. Trans awareness, again, is a trigger for somebody. Please don't do despicable things to good people just because you don't agree with who they decided to be. The greatest faith is born in the hour of despair, when we can see no hope and no way out. Then faith rises and brings the victory. Lee Robertson. For some of you, I want to recommend a book. Now, I myself have not got to read it in this lifetime, but I've read it in a past lifetime. This is by Watchman Nee. It's called Spiritual Authority. This is going to help you guys a lot. Others of you, he has a book called Spiritual Discernment, and I would recommend you start with that one before you get this one. Whoever needed that one. It's from me. And then I've got hope is one of the principal springs that keep mankind in motion. Thomas Fuller. Trust the past to God's mercy, the present to God's love, and the future to God's providence. St. Augustine of Hippo. Anonymous hippopotamus around here, right? I love hippos. Right, you don't want to mess with a hippo, though. Or that is ended, right? Okay. So we're going to be going with those ones. And then you guys can get some yoga stretches too. Even if this is the only pose that you do this week, I would recommend you do it. I'm going to go by sign again, just because it's going to be the most helpful for you guys. Those of you that tip again and donate, I do appreciate you. Yeah. I have somebody whose eyes are in the process of doing spiritual changes. You've been seeing the things that I was talking about on the previous reading. Uh, when did we go over that one? Was that the beginning of the month when I was talking about it? Yeah, the new moon. Watch the, if you are behind, please watch um, the new moon reading from, oh, I gotta put Aries new moon in here too. The new moon reading from Pisces, please. And then that would help you get caught up in class. Or with the ascension in general. I deserve to feel safe. For Aries. This is a hug for some of you. Being able to channel an ancestor saga is going to be happening. Taurus. Um, I trust my gifts for someone in Taurus with this pose and the alternations. Others of you, alternate nostril breathing is really going to open up energy flow, stagnant energies. Someone else here, I've got doing the third eye opening, moving that pineal gland around, really breaking up. You know, when you don't use it. Okay, yeah, we're going to start with that. And my light shines even in the dark. My light shines even in the dark. Some of us are going to be reconnecting to our own light just because you haven't felt it in a while. Gemini. My lived experiences is my greatest teacher. You're going to be getting perspective. I've got a Hanged Man, Page of Swords, new perspective. Oh, is that Leo? Oh, no, not Leo. What's his name? Lionheart. Somebody Lionheart. Somebody here watches Jonathan Lionheart. Is that his name? Sorry, I'm channeling. So, I mean, just is what it is. We're going to be going to Cancer. I deserve space. Yeah, somebody was saying stuff with your energy and it caused a miscommunication for someone in the collective. Like they mimicked your energy and sent it towards somebody that you loved, and shit went wrong. I deserve space to breathe. I am my greatest resource. For some of you, this person's in jail and they don't want you to move on and date somebody else. Alright, going on to Leo. Letting out our inner warrior for the whole collective this year. Courage for the whole collective. Inner strength. And I create rituals and routines that support my mental health. Family altars for some people, or just prayer altars in general. Cleansing the home regularly, using incense or oils. Prayer in the morning and before bed. Dying upon yourself at night. Like, God, please let me be aware of how I can be a better person. If there's anyone I need to say sorry to. If there's anything within me I need to heal. And then your dreams will actually take you somewhere else. That's how you help actively heal yourself. But yeah, meditation. Oh, my finger's blocking it. Shoot, hold on. Now I gotta cover the words. Hold on. Hold it that way. Do we get it? Oh. Judgmentalism. Someone has like a judgmental demon in them. You created it within yourself. It's an extension of your ego, which is a bigger demon you have to battle. Alright, we're going on to Virgo. Oh, Dwight. I honor the layers of my diverse and unique lived experiences. Oh, I have someone here where like your coworker has an ability to like manipulate people's eyes and other things, but they made you look high at work and you couldn't understand what's going on, like where your eyes were always dry and stuff and really red, and they got you fired. Different reasons. In this case, you need a shield, honey. You're under psychic attack. You got spiritual warfare going on. Yeah, there's literally energies that are attacking you right now. Okay, what am I looking for? We did Virgo, or we got in there? Virgo. I deserve to live with ease. This is good for the lower back tension, if that's where you store it. And then cultivating that ease that you seek. Again, those vision boards, the spider webs, the webbing. Libra. My light shines, even in the dark. Saying this to yourself is going to help. So I recommend, pausing if when you feel one that resonates with you, writing it down if you can, or coming back and writing it down later. Or praying to remember it, when you get around a piece of paper or something, so that you can put that up. I always suggest putting your affirmations on the mirror, just so you can remember to say them every day. Where are we going to? Libra. My healing is not linear, and that's okay. Remember that's a spiral. You're not nice. Because she didn't deserve me. She knew it was a dude. I explore turning the volume of my heart up and the volume of my thoughts down. Especially that pressure weight. For some of you, a weighted blanket or a weighted hoodie is going to do good for your anxiety. Especially if you had a companion pet. You need to get like a weighted beanie that you can heat up. One of those little warmies things really going to help you. Some of you doing your healing work, I would suggest getting it before you start your shadow work, just so you got that in your toolbox, a 3D tool. They're little warmy ones. My kids love them, but you can get ones that smell like lavender. You can put other scents on them, and this is gonna be very good and therapeutic for you. I would do that. You're never too old to have a stuffed animal, especially one that's gonna heal you. But get the wormy. It's gonna help you. Alrighty. Who are we on? Did we just did Libra? Did we get to Scorpio? Scorpio. Scorpio. Okay, well, it's this one again. So maybe we did do it? Or did we not? Alright, moving on to Sagittarius. Somebody got him on test today. Hey, Willow! Hey, love, how are you? I hope you're staying blessed and enchanted. How's your fae treating you today? You are so magical. I love you. Oh, she's an ascended master. Willow's an ascended master. She passed the test. I'm not gonna say what level, but she's passed her ascension. Woo woo, girl. Okay, so is this Sagittarius or Capricorn? We're gonna go. You guys are supposed to be giving me the correct answer. I was testing my collective. I am creating space for joy. This is another 3 poser. I'm gonna say Sagittarius. But if I answer wrong, it's because you guys answered wrong. If I answer right, it means you pass. And I'm not answering any of you. Because you should be able to talk to me in another dimension like Willow can by now and not quizzing my ass. Tonight chillin'? Alright, we're gonna go Capricorn next, right? We know that's definitely after Sag. At least for now. Cap. I release what does not serve me. Somebody's gonna need to reflect back to the Sagittarius new moon for their classes. I would check your zodiac from then. Whichever one you get drawn to. It may not be love, but there's a message in there. Because some of you are gonna get you got 2 messages. You need to watch both. Did you get that? I release what does not serve me. Being able to energetically attack. Someone's going to take assassin's classes soon. Or energetic defense classes. Alrighty. Aquarius. Aquarius. I will not shrink. Be you. Don't be small, stand tall. Don't let them make you shrink. That's those other lies and stuff. Don't put those other filters on you and then filter yourself in your abilities. Pisces. Pisces. My boundaries are beautiful. Make that clear line. Someone needs to state it out loud and state it energetically. I will no longer tolerate this bullshit. I remind myself often that rest is a radical practice. I don't have to earn my rest. I remind myself often that rest is a radical practice. I don't have to earn my rest. I used to struggle with that one a lot, especially with kids. Someone needs to take that time out. Every day, you should take at least a half an hour to yourself. Every day. And if you need 15 minutes, your children should be able to listen. You should be able to set a 15-minute timer and say, I need 15 minutes of peace. If your baby's teething or sick, it's just going to cry. It ain't going to die. Go take 15 minutes, honey. Don't forget that every day. And 15 minutes will really calm you down. But if you need more than that on days, you shouldn't have to fight somebody. And if you're fighting with a counterpart or someone in your life to be like, I need rest today. I'm tired. You don't know what's going on within me. How dare you judge me? You never know what's going on within someone. And even if you think you do, because I think I have these kids in the mental thing. Listen, if you're demonic with your shit, you can't even really use it properly. You just think you know what you're doing. And the joke's on you in the end. Alright. We're going to go through and get you guys your prayers. I hope the affirmations helped y'all. Yeah, on the bottom. I deserve to take up space. I deserve to take in my own love. How are you at receiving love for someone here? Do you actually allow it within you? Or do you block it? Do you feel uncomfortable with feelings of love because you've been hurt so many times that, oh my God, I wouldn't even be ready to be loved? Honey, if you ain't ready for a relationship, you ain't ready for a relationship. That's what I'm saying. You guys need to understand that you're right where you need to be. And you're going to get there eventually. Allow your spirit guides to help you love yourself. So don't fight when someone gives you a compliment. For some of you, a compliment, you cannot take a compliment. You have to be able to compliment yourself first, and then you can start taking them from other people. You have to be able to believe them. All right. My nose is itchy. Fibbing and nose is growing. Somebody's going to get the Pinocchio curse if they don't quit with their fibbing. Yeah, you can make a nose grow. Threaten your kid with that, and then measure it. When you know, see if it don't start growing every day. Get down truth. How do you reverse it? You have to tell the truth to reverse the Pinocchio. You can curse an adult with it too. See how bigger bosses and noggin gets on. Why can't I get a raise again? Oh, I'm gonna curse your boss with the Pinocchio nose. Because some of them are shady bastards and you should be making pay. Yeah, and you know it and it pisses you off. I'm just saying, I ain't mad. And the last one is, I am allowed to protect my energy. Yes, you are. Don't communicate with something if it's upsetting you. If you communicate with it, don't blame God, your ancestors, or anything else you're talking to. You're allowing it to communicate with you. Block it. God, I do not want to be in communication. Do not allow this energy around me in any space. Because if you pray the shielding on and you still allow something to communicate with you, it's still affecting you. Just don't talk to it. God, just communicate me from it. Whatever comes to you. There's no specific prayer. Be guided. Do you not know how to stay guided in prayer even? How disconnected are you from your soul? Because your soul knows how to pray. It's not hard to figure out. It's a direct line conversation. Okay, so I'm going to put this here because I'm not in the box. I don't get the prayer card because I'm like, I'm running out of space up here. Space up here, space here. Sagittarius, did they do a good job? How are your doggies doing? Is NASA still treating you good? I know I love everybody, anybody. Okay. Yeah, somebody forgets a lot from like 24, 23, or a part of their life that's going to be getting brought forward. You will be able to emotionally handle this. Pray your way through it. You will not be alone, hon. You're learning how to pray again while you heal. And you call on that light, it's gonna light you up. Alright, 52. God, please show me and help me remember and acknowledge the dark times and how you were there and carried me or are carrying me now. Amen. And thank you, Orasanti. And Footprints. There, the poem Footprints is going to do wonders for part of this collective to read. 30. God, please help me control my tongue and mouth. Let me speak only good and only for you. Amen and Asante. Especially if you're dealing with inner demons and realize maybe I don't speak as nice as I used to. Like, what did you talk as a kid? Were you this hateful to people when you were a kid? If you weren't this hateful when you were a kid, I'm gonna encourage you to maybe try and speak more like you did as a child. Before you got the filter. For some of you, the programming started real young. So you're gonna have just one hell of a generational curse to break. That's all. It doesn't mean you can't do it. It just means you gotta do it. Doesn't mean it's gonna be hard. For some people, it will be. But it's more the affiliated ghosts that are, right? The demons inside, the things you did because of that, versus having it in the first place. You know what I mean? Because you can forgive yourself for getting the perception, but it's the things that you did to somebody else because of it. And if you're battling with that one, I'm going to ask that you pray forgiveness from that soul, because that soul receives that and it ends up releasing this healing in them. Like, this person feels bad about it though. And even if they aren't dealing with it right then and there, like, there's a healing that comes to them, but they can work on it later. Remember, if the energy doesn't fit, don't try and put it. So, welcome to like a new kind of church. If you're new, this is Snuggly Duckly One. Oh, where's my pink little Snuggly Duckly? We gotta do the shop. What? So ew. Kaylee, baby, I promise I will be perfectly fine moving forward. And I can help you. And you're all perfectly fine. And I love you. So, cheers to the Snuggly Duckly. And heaven on earth, whether you're ready or not. Salute, family. I love you. Happy Sunday, y'all. Alright. And I will hopefully catch you at the next reading. Again, please like and subscribe. Book a personal reading if you want to. In the email, please address what you want. Whether you're looking for tarot, if you want tarot, and energy work, if you want ancestor work, just put it in the email. I can do hour-long sessions of healing. It's really not hard. I can do Reiki treatments. I can do all kinds of stuff energetically. So just reach out, and I can definitely help you. Prices vary depending, so just email me. And especially if you're poor, honey, I actually do free work. So if you have an energetic battler and you need my help, just email me. Money is not important to me, honey. I want to help you. I know I say thank you for the tips and stuff. It's not necessarily to encourage them, whether someone gets annoyed and thinks that. It's to say thank you for the people who do it. That's all. And take a message. Hey, Lisa. All right. I am going to be jumping off unless you guys have anything you want to talk to me about. Right? You guys want me to turn that down? I'm sorry. Well, Members only. They don't get blocked out members only when they're the radio. Okay, cool. So that's in the future, but not in the current. Yes. We'll see if you're here to see that or not. All right. If you are going to bed for the night, have sweet dreams. If you are uh, waking up for the day or whatever, please have a blessed day. That's so inappropriate. Somebody got poopy pants because they won't quit trying to send sexual energy at me. I had a whole class pass. I'm done. And some of them are shitting right now. They are shitting doing your sentence. There ain't nothing wrong with this generation, honey. It's where it's supposed to be. Yes, I know. I remind you of Miley Cyrus sometimes. Congratulations, you're not the fucking only one. Alright. Anything else? Alrighty. So we're done with this. And somebody's getting blocked, even if you were to reincarnate at this point, like you're gonna die. And after you reincarnate, you still won't have abilities ever. Like you can be a basic bitch in every life because you could not be a shithead in this life. One time. You have to step up one time. And you can. Yeah. So you guys, somebody might have put a shoe on that doesn't fit them and you're hurting. Others of you, you've been having headaches and you can understand what's been causing the headaches. Some of you think you have spells being cast or something. Where's the confusion coming from? For some of you it is that, and then others of you it's just your inability to not get past your perception on something. You remember something wrong and now you can't formulate the correct thought. Alright, well like I said, I will be doing another spiritual reading next. I will be doing another spiritual reading next week. And if you want to connect, be a good person. Alright, praying healing from loss and grief over you guys. Healing from past mistakes. Healing from injuries, illnesses. Praying for happiness, self-love, self-worth, self-respect and understanding. Feeling that again for yourself. Understanding how gorgeous you are, inside and out. Beauty comes from within. Outside package never matters. Anybody would want to. Alright, well I hope y'all will come back to the Snuggly Duckly next week. We love you, me, and all your spirit guides and my spirit guides, and everybody else I hang with. We love you. Just please be respectful. I hope people do the journaling exercises though, because they're really going to help. Emotional breakthroughs are coming for a lot of the collective. Those of you that are having them, congratulations. I know some people don't have anybody around them, so those of you doing the shadow work on your own, yay!